Capricorn, you are going places. Now, this message that I'm about to tell you involves travel. Now, for most of you guys, this will be a physical thing. For a lot of you guys, this will be a spiritual thing. You are going to new heights and new destinations, spiritually speaking, as well as actually putting the pedal to the metal, driving somewhere, catching flights. And the main ingredient of this entire thing is that it's new, new, new. Okay, if you've been looking for a shakeup, if you've been looking for things to change, then this is the time. I also want to say congratulations to a lot of you guys, because this new area, this new place of travel that you're going to, it's something that's going to be long lasting. Some of y'all might get vacation houses in other countries. You may get invited somewhere and the whole flight and all of the expenses will be paid. Something is being laid out for you. Plans are being made for you. And wherever it is you end up, you're going to really like it. Okay, so we're going to get to the center of the reading to see exactly what this could mean for you. First card up. Oh, the Four of Wands. Some of you guys may be moving to a new state or a new country, and you're going to have a house. Okay, there is maybe 3 to 4 bedrooms in this house. I'm seeing it's spacious. I can see garage space. So for some of you guys, you're going to have 2-car garage, but I'm also seeing like maybe a mini warehouse, or like, these tables, and I'm seeing these organization bins up against the wall. So you may park a car there, but you may have like a workstation. Okay. Heavy on the workstation, even if it's just things you do for fun. But I'm seeing some of you guys moving to a place, establishing something, and then being able to use your home as your distribution center. Okay. Now also family energy. 4 of Wands is relationship. Okay. So you may go somewhere and meet somebody. For some of you guys, I had got that in a different reading where the person of your dreams is actually in another country, and you probably don't know that they're there, or they're in another state, or they're in another city. And this move that you're getting is not just a move so you can be somewhere physically different. It is a move because your entire life is shifting, and all of the things that are on the vibration of this brand new life are making their way towards you. So if you've lived, let's say, your last season of life, in an apartment, this next season is looking like a home. If you lived it single, it's looking like the next season is relationship. If you lived it broke, it's looking like the next season is rich. If you've lived it anywhere in like a negative space, anything that was low vibrational or that you didn't like, a lot of you guys have passed major tests, which are now giving you access to these new worlds. Once you've passed certain levels in life, the new gates and new doors begin to open, because it's all about evolution. And how do you evolve if you stay the same, or if things stay the same? So welcome the changes that are coming, because it's part of your evolution. All right. Upgrades, upgrades, upgrades. Now, let's see what is crossed by. Ooh, the 5 of Swords. Be careful during this next season, because you're going to be so tremendously blessed that people will want to use you and see what they can get. I want to give you guys the heads up about certain contracts that you may be asked to sign. I want you to think about the worth of your gifts and your skills and your talents, and really don't discount yourself in this next season. Do not shortchange yourself in this next season. All right. Measure out who you truly are and what gifts you truly have, and that will be what you stand on. Don't lower your price or your value for no one. If they can't afford it, they can't afford you, and they can't have it. Okay. Also, 5 of Swords. People who have betrayed you in the past, you have to keep them in a specific position. Okay. Now, I know this is a big old plane, right? Private jet type energy. Everybody not getting on this flight. Okay, so make sure you have your boundaries set, because this is exciting what's about to happen to you. It's very, very exciting, and it's very attractive, right? So everybody from every direction may want to be like, look at all that space you got on there. Let me get on. Let me get a seat. Okay, let's see what we have at the deep root of it. The 10 of Wands. Capricorn, say goodbye to your old life. Say goodbye to the things that were a burden. Like, some of you guys are getting on this flight and you're flying away from the land of burdens, from the land of things that used to restrict you, maybe from people and environments that were holding you back. Crab in a barrel city. You're getting up out of there. Your flight has come. Your helicopter has come to rescue you. You are being put on a flight and taken to a far land. And the reason why I love it being a plane is because you know there are some places that you can only get to by plane, which means if your enemies are trying to run and catch up with the plane or follow the plane, they can only get so far. They're going to have to get a boat. They're going to have to get other means of transportation just to keep up with you. But by the time they even catch a glimpse of you, you'll be far gone. I told you guys in another reading, God is putting you in a place where your enemies, not even their bad negative thoughts, can reach you. Okay, so let's see what happened in the recent past. But anyway, Ten of Wands, before we go move on to the recent past, the Ten of Wands is all about laying down them burdens. Things and people and circumstances and environments, they are all getting put in the past. And all of the things that you've been praying for and hoping for and wishing for, it's as if God is saying, okay, well, if that's what you want, come on, hop on this plane. All right, you hopping on a plane, Capricorn, or what? Let's see what happened in the recent past. The High Priestess. So this is an intuitive knowing. Some of you guys have had your spiritual awakening for the 50th time, and this time around it included some new intuitive abilities. You've been able to use the power of your subconscious mind and find what it is that belongs and what needs to be removed and cleansed. And that's also talking about people, again, environment. So maybe some of you guys had an intuitive download. You need to stop talking to these people or dealing with these people. There are certain moves that you've been asked to make as far as, okay, don't answer that phone call. Don't go to that place, and you've been doing these things. And for some of you guys, you've been doing things and making good decisions and you don't even realize it, which is why this reading is important, because at this juncture of the road, you need to know you've been making good decisions so far. And this is the reason why you're getting a first class ticket on this flight. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, I feel like to say God is your pilot, but at the same time, I want to say for some of y'all, you are the pilot. You are the one who got the keys to the private jet, and you are going to be the one flying yourself to whatever destination. Okay. And I'm seeing you with the keys, and the whole private jet thing is like your gifts, your skills, your talents. You have the power to fly with what it is that you have. Okay. Let's see what we have at the mindset, like what's crowning this thing. The Seven of Wands. Of course, total victory against all odds type energy. I don't think you quite understand how profound this is. Do you understand how it feels to go from nothing to something, from 0 to 100? Like, can you really wrap your mind around you couldn't even pay the light bill to all of a sudden the whole block is electric because of you? We're talking big, okay? We're not talking about small stuff. We're talking about Akon. Go to another country and build light. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, create electricity for that place that doesn't even have electricity. They couldn't flip on a light switch and get light. But one person with their gifts, their skills, their talents, and their resources are now able to go back and provide electricity to an entire village. We're talking huge, Capricorn, right? So don't dumb yourself down in this next season. Allow your gifts and talents to be out on full display. I don't want you to think, oh, let me dumb myself down. Let me make people feel comfortable. Not this season. Not this season. Whatever, however somebody feels about what you getting ready to do, they just gonna have to feel that way. But go full out. That's what I'm getting to tell somebody. Go full out. You know how some people be in dance rehearsal and it's like, okay, y'all, we need to practice this one full out. So you may have been doing the moves all cute and just make sure you got the movement down. But now I need you to go full out to make sure that we got it. And when we get on that stage, it's over with. And that's how it is for some of y'all right now. You're about to go all out, full out. And the magnitude of the blessings you receive back are going to blow your mind. Okay? Now let's see what's happening the next 7 days for you. The Three of Coins. So the Three of Coins is all about coming together with the people and the resources that align with your divine plan, your divine blueprint. I think a lot of you guys are about to have a lot of fun coming together with other people, and each of y'all have like a different element, and you come together to create something beautiful, right? So let's say it's a rapper and producer and videographer. Y'all three come together and boom, y'all create something beautiful. Or it's like these contractors come together and they're creating an architectural piece of beauty for the entire community to enjoy. Okay, it could be you got a bag. Here comes an accountant, and here comes, a financial advisor. Like y'all coming together to create generational wealth and making sure you know where to put your money. All right, but there's a lot of things that are coming your way that involve other people, and making sure that you guys have a solid plan that helps everything that you get enhance. Okay, because what I'm getting is what you getting is undeniably good, but who is attached to it determines how much further it can go. And because you're not letting certain people on this flight, it's going to go very, very far. All right. Let's see what we have in the fear. The Four of Cups. Bored, missed opportunities, and not feeling like you have anywhere to go, like there's no room to grow. You've reached the end. Okay, so this right here is speaking to anybody who feel like you've reached the end of as far as you can go in life. Like, well, this is the best job that I can get, or this is the only type of relationships that I attract, or this is as much as my dreams could ever come true, or I missed and I passed it up. I should have did it when I was younger. I should have did it when I had this and had that, and now I don't and I can't, right? But this Four of Cups is also talking about, like in any other position, you realizing you got the time, the energy, and the resources that some people would give up a limb for. You may not know that, but this is why this reading is important, because I'm looking at you from somebody else's perspective on the outside, looking at Capricorn, and I'm sitting there saying, man, if only I had a third of what Capricorn got, whether it's your looks, whether it's your talent, whatever it is that you keep sleeping on with yourself, somebody else is saying, listen, if I can give my baby toe to get that, because like I was saying, it's something about how far it can go. Like you already have something, but it depends on what you do with it and who you attach to it that determines how much further it's going to go. So you already got the foundation. Somebody else doesn't even have the foundation. And they saying, if I could just get the base of what Capricorn has, I would work that thing and milk that thing, and they would be all across the world. Because the element that you have, somebody else is like, man, that's all I need. And so I need you to know this, Capricorn. Nothing is too late. Nothing is too over. Where there's a will, there's a way. And as long as you still have that, even just a little bit of that fire within you, just know that you can do it. And on top of that, let me bring back up this Three of Coins. A lot of what you're about to get and do and be, and the places you're going to show up to, a lot of this is part of your destiny print anyway. So it's like you have to do it. Like it has to unfold. And it's the reason that you've been given these little extra special bits of uniqueness, because that's what you got to do. That's what you got to show to the world. That's what you brought here. Imagine you dropping out of heaven and you got a box, right? It's a gift box, and you have to use whatever it is in the gift box. You can't go the whole time on earth with the gift box closed. You have to open it up and use. That was the whole point of you coming. You get what I mean? Let's see what you look like right now. The Three of Cups. So this is celebration, and again, I want to give you the perspective of, I'm somebody else looking at Capricorn. Okay, so this is my point of view, right? And I'm on the outside looking at Capricorn. You may feel like Four of Cups. You may feel like, oh, I missed it. I'm bored of my job. I don't like this. This reality is boring, right? But from the outside looking at you, it looked like, man, you got it made. You are accomplished. You are successful. When people think about, I wonder what's Capricorn doing, they don't think about Capricorn sitting there at a desk being bored. They think about, I bet you they probably at a party. They probably doing this and that. They probably over there laughing. They probably over there kicking it, something like that. Okay. So this is also talking about you have so much to celebrate. Gratitude is going to be very important at this time because you have accomplished a lot. And like I was telling you, you've made it to certain points that other people would give up and sacrifice a lot for. They would trade in a lot to be in your position. And not even just your position now, it's what they think of your future. Because see, you may think of your future, but other people may think of your future too. They may think where you going to be in 5 years and 10 years. And they would think like, oh, I already know Capricorn going to probably be, like you hear some kids singing and it's like, oh yeah, they're gonna grow up and they're gonna be a singer. Or like one kid may be very intelligent, you can be like, oh yeah, they're gonna grow up and be a scientist. Like you can just kind of look at a person or measure out for yourself what you think they're gonna be. And in about a few years, people are predicting things about you, Capricorn. They're like, man, I bet you in a few years Capricorn gonna be doing this, gonna be doing that. Capricorn gonna be on a private jet. Capricorn gonna be somewhere on a private island. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. Let's see what's the hopes. The Hermit. Okay, so that you can have some privacy. And interestingly enough, keeping certain people and energies away from you so that they do not discourage you and do not try to lie, manipulate, and weasel their way onto your jet, your plane. So you're looking for some privacy at this time. You're looking to just kind of isolate, go into self-reflective mode. Some of you guys want to go out into nature. And for some of you guys, you literally, like, your soul is saying, I need you to like fall back or take a break because it's trying to prepare the space. It's trying to prepare your mind for what's about to happen. Okay. The changes that are coming to you, you gonna have to be prepared for it. Like I said, it's an entire life change. Think about if you were pregnant and you were getting ready to have a baby. It's like leading up to the baby gets there. You got time to get your mind right. You got time to get the nursery prepared. You got time to talk to people and get their advice about what you should do. You got some time to get ready. It's not just a pop-up surprise. It's preparation before that baby comes. And so with a lot of you guys, the way that your life is changing, it's almost that same thing. Like, get ready to, once something is here, that's it. Like, once the child is here, it's here. And this is what's happening. Once your life changes, once this thing goes down, that's it forever. Let's see what's in the next 30 days for Capricorn. The Justice card. So this is your fair share and maybe even more. All right. A lot of you guys have put in work. A lot of you guys have dealt with things that were unfair. And a lot of you guys kept your faith, even though, like I was telling Aquarius with the last reading, that you had every reason to quit. You had a lot of excuses to throw in the towel, and it would have been understandable. Like, okay, well, yeah, I would have quit too, most people would say, but you didn't. And I told you there are rewards for that kind of stuff, for keeping your faith, for keep pushing through anyway, for going against the grain, for overcoming all of the odds. But it was necessary. All right. Because again, that 3 of coins, you're supposed to be on this jet, on this flight, on this plane. You're supposed to go to where it is you're about to go. These changes in your life were supposed to happen. It's part of your destiny blueprint, right? And so this, whatever it is coming towards you, it is for you to have confidence with, because I get the need to tell somebody, you're going to have to accept it. You're going to have to accept the applause. You're going to have to accept the accolades. You're going to have to accept the fact that you are in this position, even though, and here's the word, a lot of you guys feel unworthy. A lot of you guys feel undeserving. And this is, I'm going to be real. I'm going to unlock a door for some of y'all right now in your mind and let you know. A lot of this comes from your environment. A lot of this comes from the people who have known you your whole life. A lot of this comes from the fact that they would not give you what you're about to get. If everybody took a secret vote, does Capricorn get what they about to get? Majority of the people who know you would vote no. Not because they don't want you to have it, but just because they can't have it. All right. And so you're being put on a first class flight up out of Haterville, out of Crab in a Barrelville, and you're getting taken to a place where every gift, skill, and talent that was placed inside of you will be able to flourish. Okay. Full bloom type energy. You dig? So that's what I get for you, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for listening. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, follow my other social medias, get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonated with you. And I'll see y'all in the next video.